Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my office. It's the next day. I'm still wearing the same shirt, so ta-da! New shirt. True to my word, I am going all in with the vlog idea for 2025, and day 2 equals video 2. Yesterday, I talked about an overall summary of where I'm at and my 2 major goals, both of which very important. One, I think, would make everything else more easy, which is my sleep issue. My insomnia. So, last video, I recorded that around 5 a.m. I knew I wasn't going to sleep. As I said, I didn't. And then I uploaded it, watched some more TV, and then proceeded to pass out in my bed. I may have fallen asleep around 7 a.m.-ish. Not what I wanted to do. I would have liked very much to stay awake the whole day. I didn't. I couldn't. I woke up again around 11 or 12 p.m., 11 a.m. / 12 p.m. I'm guessing because I can't remember exactly. And then I saw that everybody was up. Everybody meaning my 3 kids. And tried to get my son to eat something. He has been very difficult to get him to eat anything that isn't a chocolate-covered pretzel. So that failed. I passed out again. Woke up around 1, 2. Got up from bed. Went out to the living room. Made sure everybody was being fed. And by everybody, I mean the cats, the dog, the birds. I just made sure I delegated. Okay, let's just say that. Just checked on everyone, made sure everybody is safe and alive and up. And by everybody, I mean pets, children, house not on fire. Passed out again, went back to sleep, woke up again around 4 or 5. My whole day gone. My whole day gone. But you know what? When I got up around 1:32, I might have been able to make a bigger effort to stay awake. Maybe drink a cup of coffee. I don't know. Take my ADHD meds, which is pretty good at keeping me awake. But I didn't do any of those things. I could not think straight. I was so exhausted. No chance I could stay awake. And, you know, I feel bad because this is my son's Christmas break. And it's also my daughter's Christmas break. And I can't do anything fun with them. I can't take them to the movies. I can't go to the park. We can't go hiking. We can't do anything fun because I'm freaking exhausted all the time. I didn't feel totally awake until 8 p.m. It is now, I think it's around 3 o'clock in the morning right now. But the fact of the matter is I can't just keep fighting the insomnia and crossing my fingers hoping that it will fix itself. It's not going to fix itself. The only thing I was going to bring up today is my medications that I take. Because of a combination of things, including sleep deprivation, ADHD, whatever. There's a list of like 10 things maybe that I could blame for not being able to remember to take my pills every day. I just have a hard time remembering to take all of my pills every day. But lately I've noticed one thing. When I forget to take my meds for more than a day and a half, 2 days, about the day and a half, 2 day mark, I start to experience something really interesting. And I think it has something to do with blood pressure. Without the Wellbutrin or whatever the pill is that I can't remember the name of, my blood pressure medication just does not work. My doctor and I figured out that it's because I started experiencing massive amounts of anxiety starting around 2021. My anxiety went through the roof. I've never really suffered from chronic anxiety issues until that year for various reasons, or a combination thereof. Maybe one day I'll go over them all. Right now, the important thing is that in 2021, I had already been on blood pressure medications by then for maybe 5, 6, 7 years. Started out with a very light dose. And over the years, as I continued to gain weight and get older, my need for higher and higher doses of blood pressure medication was needed. But in 2021, my blood pressure started to skyrocket. And my doctor doubled my dosage of Menopausal, doubled it again, added Losartan to it. Still nothing was helping. Until I had told her about anxiety issues, and she said, well, maybe you need something for anxiety. And the moment I got on the lowest dose of whatever this pill is for anxiety, immediately it was like magic. The next day, and because I have, I check my own blood pressure, immediately my blood pressure normalized. So I take those 3. When I forget to take those 3 on a daily basis, I start to experience periodic hearing loss. And it's not that I lose all my hearing, but it's as though it gets dampened and then returns to normal. I'm just sitting here doing nothing and it dampens and it returns to normal. When I say dampen, I mean it's like maybe my hearing reduces to 50%. And I can hear that. You know, if you take your 2 palms and you put them like this, that sound is what I hear. It's almost as though something is constricting my, whatever tubes I've got in my head that help me hear. You know, and my hearing is already kind of screwed because I had double ear infections recently. I take several medications. First of all, I want to show you this very nifty pill box. This is a tackle box. There's this little latch. This is a tackle box for fly fishing for lures. And I have repurposed it. This particular tackle box I have been using 10 years, probably longer than that. Probably more like 11 or 12 years. And it's cool. I mean, I use a paint pen to write down each day of the week. And then, you know, the extra boxes for whatever. Aleve, antacid. This is a big question mark because I honestly have no idea what's in there anymore. I think I just need to toss them. So let's see. My meds for the day are all these suckers right here. I can't, if I turn it, I'm going to lose them pills. There we go. This white and blue one, I will not be taking right now because that is my ADHD meds. That shit will wake me up and I won't sleep. So that one goes back in the box. Progesterone, Menopausal for blood pressure, losartan for blood pressure. This one also has it's like a water pill mixed in with it also. And then these 3 suckers are my anti-anxiety pills, 75 milligrams. I've got, I don't know why I have 3 of them, but I gotta take 3 of them to make up the dose that I need for the day. And that's what I'm gonna take right now. Now, I'm thinking one of the things that I could probably try doing is figuring out when is the best time to take these pills. The progesterone is best taken at night because it helps with sleep. Now, it is 3 a.m. Can't help it, gotta take it. The rest of them I take 2 at a time. Putting these things on my carpet before throwing them in my mouth is not the smartest thing in the world. There's dog hair on this carpet. Whenever I wake up from my post-insomnia sleep and I see that it is the afternoon, I won't take the Vyvanse. So there are several days worth of Vyvanse sitting here that I haven't taken. One of the things I can make a better effort at to try to beat this insomnia is to set an alarm to remind me to take the Vyvanse in the morning. What time of morning? Ideally, I would do it maybe 7, 8 a.m. Will I be able to remember? Now, when my son starts school again, suddenly I'm able to get up to get him to school. But if I know that I don't have to get up, a lot of times the part of my brain that is aware of what is happening in the day takes over. And I just cannot guarantee that I will be getting up to take that Vyvanse pill. The alarm on my cell phone is not sufficient. How do I guarantee that I have to get up out of bed to turn off an alarm to remind me to take a freaking pill? I'm thinking I need to buy a new alarm. There's so much I could say about alarms, but I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole right now. There's a lot I can say about it because I've spent a lot of time setting up elaborate systems for waking up. They haven't worked. So I'm thinking I need a clock that sits on my dresser that just effing goes off with a very loud, shrill, annoying alarm sound that won't shut up until I get up and press the button. And right next to it, I should probably put my Vyvanse pill with some water. Even if I take that pill and go back to sleep, when I wake up 2 hours later, there's a much higher chance of me being awake enough where I can just start my day then. Even if it's late, 11 a.m. is better than 4 p.m. So, I mean, let's see, it's 3 a.m. and I have this, okay? Should I take one now? Given how I feel, I think maybe it's a good idea that I take one now. Otherwise, I won't be sleeping tonight at all. Keep in mind that I have taken this and not slept for the following 24 hours before. I don't have to worry about taking anybody to school. All 3 of my children are at home. 2 of them are adults. One of them is 18. The other one is My God, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Yeah, okay. Woo! Okay, one of them is 21. The other one is 18. I feel like that's wrong. No, that's right. That's right. This is what lack of sleep does to you. It makes you forget how old your own kids are. I haven't been a fan of sleeping pills because I know that they are habit forming. But I'm not getting anywhere without doing something. And I gotta do something. And I'm kind of desperate. I'm kind of desperate to fix my insomnia issues because I feel like if I'm not getting enough sleep, I'm not gonna be able to get anything else done. I mean, this is like having 2 broken legs. This is what this feels like. You know? I mean, how do you drive your kids around? How do you go grocery shopping? How do you mow your lawn with 2 broken legs? You know, and if, you know, the broken leg analogy works because say you don't need 2 working legs to search for a job, but the pain will stop you. And the medication that you're on for the pain will stop you. Not having enough sleep is like having 2 broken legs. And I gotta try something. That's how desperate it has been lately. This sleep issue has reached critical levels for me. And I've got to do something. I keep not trying certain things because I feel sleeping pills. I'm like, I don't like the idea. I don't. What else am I going to do? The other thing that I have thought about doing but have not been able to do because I hadn't been awake enough or functional enough to do it is to force myself to spend some time outdoors when I get up in the morning. Now, when I get up in the morning is a prerequisite to doing those things, going outdoors. I had thought about maybe taking my dog to a dog park in the morning for an hour or 2, and that would force me to be outdoors under the sun, getting whatever rays of light will wake you up, you know, to help program my brain. It's a great idea, but I haven't been able to implement it. It has been very difficult. I'm throwing my hands up in the air in desperation. I have lived on 5 hours of sleep for the majority of my probably the last 20 years. 5 hours of sleep max. I can sleep more, and I probably should sleep more. Still, I can't do it all in one shot. Perhaps I need to chisel away at it with many different solutions, and hopefully all of these different solutions will compound and make the difference. We'll see how things work out in the next 24 hours.